sign, Leo. Leos are the well. First, let me say victory loves. What's up, dog? Leos. Um, I don't really trust Leos, but Leos are evil because they're the sun, and sun's evil. Uh, what else can I say about Leos? They are the biggest, or one of the, not their biggest. Sorry, they think they're the biggest, but they're not. um, they have a lot of ego. That's for sure. If you have a sun in Leo, that's a good placement. Strong placement, I would say. It's at home because the sun represents Leo. So if you have a sun Leo, boom. Like every zodiac sign has a home. Like for example, me, I'm Gemini. I live on Mercury. You know what I'm saying? So my Mercury's in Cancer, but that's not a good place. That's not the best placement. A better placement would be Gemini or Virgo because they rule Mercury. And since Leo rules the sun, if you have the sun in Leo, you're very egotistical. You're very prideful. You're very, you know, you think you know everything and you know everyone, and that's not the case because we all have to experience sometimes on our own in order to see things, even if you tell us what is the truth. But the problem with people is they don't listen to Leos. Leos do have the knowledge. They rule the crown chakra, so that's why they are very intuitive. They are very prideful people. They care about their hair, how they look. They stare in the mirror 10 times a day sometimes. Um, most of the day they're looking at themselves, checking themselves, and checking other people if they look good. And they want everybody to have the best day possible, the best life possible. Um, I would say Leos do have a very twisted way of showing you who you are and what you represent and making fun of you, making behind your back or in front of you, just laughing in your face, smiling in your face, but really they hate your guts. So it's like Leos are liars, don't trust a Leo. Uh, but always take into consideration of their advice because they do have the crown, so they have the good crown chakra. But like I said, any zodiac can, if you are very intuitive, you can be just like any other zodiac sign. If you are very grounded, if you're very loving, if you're very in your center, if you meditate, if you take care of yourself, if you don't necessarily meditate, but like what I'm saying, like everything that has to do with love and self care, and you are perfect in that regard, you don't need anybody to tell you anything. But a Leo will give you the best advice. If they do give you advice, listen, and or if they do say something, listen, because a Leo doesn't like to waste their breath. They don't like to repeat themselves a lot, and so that's their sun sign, Leo. Leo, sun sign are like this. Leo moons, they need somebody to pay attention to them all the time. They are the campfire. So deep down in their hearts, they need attention, and they need to be like, I'm doing something. Look at me. I'm doing something. Look at me. Like I'm doing something. Like even Leo sons are like that. Like they just they just do something all the time. They're a fire sign, so and they're fixed. So they're fixed on passions and like creations and like taking that fire to another to brighten up their world and other people's worlds. Because look at the sun; it radiates rays all over the place. So it's kind of difficult to navigate this system, but like really, all it is like listen to a Leo, but don't ever trust them. Because if you don't know what's gonna happen, like if you fucking trust too much or trust them too much. But their words are very valuable because they have crown chakra energy. So if they do channel something, and you need to hear it, they will let you know, and you are responsible for it after. You cannot blame the Leo. You cannot blame anybody else but yourself. Uh, but I would say Leos don't. Nobody knows everything. So always be open minded. Always keep your heart close to your chest, and don't trust anybody. But trust everybody. That's what I say. Don't trust nobody, but trust everybody to a certain degree. Especially fire signs, just don't trust them. They don't have any audacity to tell the truth because they are fire. So they're gonna do what they want to do, and they know themselves already, kind of. So there you go. That's a Leo moon. Leo moon needs attention. Leo sun tries to get attention or wants to get attention for what they do and what they, because they're prideful. So you give like an ego boost to them, they're like, oh my god. But don't have to, right? You don't have to do that. Like I made that mistake with my dad. He's a Leo. I kept praising him, and then one day he just stabbed me in the back. So that's why I say don't trust them. Um, but listen to their advice if they have any, and try to take their advice, but with a grain of salt, because they will hurt you if you trust them too much. And it's not even your fault. At the end of the day, it's kind of just people make mistakes after a while. You made the mistake of trusting somebody too much, and that's the lesson. I'm talking to myself right now. But Leo rising, these people appear like they get attention. These people are hot from afar. They have that radiant energy. Like they will be looking like they have everything. Like they're beautiful, they're hot, they're fire, but really, like, you have to get to know the person on a deep level to know if their inside is the same as their outside, right? Because outside is easy to judge somebody on the outside. Anybody can judge a book by its cover, but it's not easy to judge a person for what the contents of that book is. So that's why Leos are a tricky zodiac sign, just like Aquarius, the opposite sign. Um, Aquarius plays tricks, but Leo is tricky to navigate sometimes because you gotta like tread lightly and not stare at them too much, like how you stare at the sun too long. If you do, then you get blinded, right? Blinded meaning like you can't see for a couple seconds because the sun was in your eyes for so long. So you really don't get to see the bright side of things unless you have that ability to look at the sun and not get blinded, right, for a couple seconds. I don't know. Some people have that ability. Um, Maybe they know themselves better than anybody else. That's cool. I wish I did. uh, or maybe it's just ego. So Leos can be lazy. They can be like lions. They represent they're a lion in the zodiac sign because they're liars and they lie down a lot after their works and they like to relax and play and they're like little joyful children in the sun. Right? That's why in the tarot the sun is having a little kid naked. I don't care, I'm a little baby. I don't care, I'm a little kid. Like they have that kind of energy. Like they don't give a fuck. Don't fuck with a Leo too fucking hard, cause I don't know, bro. But Leos are just human beings at the end of the day. Everybody's a human being at the end of the day. So everybody makes mistakes. Everybody learns from their lessons. Everybody has to go through shit sometimes. Leo, right? Yeah, so that's pretty much it, really. Uh, Leo's just, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. Just listen to them, but don't trust them. That's it. Uh, take their advice, maybe with a grain of salt. Don't take it too seriously. Maybe utilize what they say. See if it works for you. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. They're fixed, so they're gonna keep doing what they want to do. They need to do something in order to gain attention or to gravitate attention towards them and other people. They like to help a lot. I will say that. And spread joy and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, if somebody breaks your trust, it's game over for me. I don't know about y'all. But yo, I forgive. But I never forget. But But yo, victory of love. I'm signing out. Peace, dog. I hope y'all take care of yourselves and stay grounded and in center. Peace.